So hello guys, here is my promised video about how I changed the fan clutch on my M113 Mercedes engine. So first of all you must remove plastic cover and then you have to remove the fan shroud plastic, also the cover, but you cannot remove it completely because the fan itself is enough big, but you must adjust this plastic shroud as best as you can to freely remove the fan clutch with the fan housing when you remove it from the main engine or water pump pulley. So now I'm preparing my place to do my job very well. That's why I am trying to remove this plastic fan shroud, and here you can see what I am doing to make enough space to remove fan clutch without any damage to the other parts on my engine. Here is the radiator, and you must be very careful not to damage the radiator when removing the fan clutch. So guys, here is the place which is enough to remove the fan clutch. This is my two tools which I use. One is open end wrench 36 millimeters, and the second is my custom made pulley holder. Guys, this job is not as easy as you can see in the other videos where the people just remove it with one hand. This is not very easy to remove the fan clutch. You must effort and you must be very careful. Also you must look everywhere not to damage anything, and this is live and true tutorials as the things go when you work on your car. I have mounted nothing in my video now, and everything I show you in the live as I already said. I tried several times to do this with my two hands, but it was very difficult. Finally, I was able to remove this fan clutch with these tools, but I tried it about 3 or 4 times, and finally I got the result I wanted. It will be better to use some special pulley holder tools, but I have no such tool in my garage, and I use this custom made wrench to hold the water pulley in the place, not to spin all the mechanism when removing the fan clutch from the my Mercedes engine. So guys, as I already said, I removed the fan clutch from my car. Here you can see the fan clutch itself, how it looks. This is my old fan clutch which I refilled some years ago, and now we will remove this fan clutch from the main fan and try to install new fan clutch element on it. Here you can see that it has 3 hex bolts. Now I am searching my hex socket set. Here you can see it, and the hex size is HX5, which you must use to remove this fan clutch element from the fan itself. My socket is 4/4 inches, and I want to say that in my case I made mistake because these bolts were tightened so much. I don't know who tightened this. The 1/4 inch ratchet was not enough strong to remove them, and after it I tried to use 3/8 ratchet, and with no problems I was able to remove these bolts from the fan clutch itself. Here you can see the first bolt, I removed it, but the second one was very tightened and it was impossible to remove it with 1/4 inch ratchet. Guys, don't tighten this bolt so much, it is not necessary. At least 10 Newton meters is enough for them. Here you can see the third one, and I broke and loose it. So the second one was very tightened. Then I removed it. I used some rust remover sprays on it also, and then I used my 3/8 ratchet to remove that guy from the from this part. So guys, now every bolt is free, and now I'm removing them, as you can see. I'm using 3/8 extension, then adapter which converts 3/8 drive to the 1/4 inch and at least the 1/4 inch socket X5. These are hex bolts. Now I remove the fan clutch from the main fan, plastic fan, and it is good to take care about it and clean it as best as you can. Cleaning the part is a good job in every time, and if I have the chance I always clean the part, because sorry guys, before to install it on its place. I used some WD-40, sprayed them on the fan itself and on the bolts itself, and then wiped it with microfiber towel, and now it is cleaned and it looks the way better than it was before. All the dirt, you know, from the use of the car is there. This is new fan clutch element now, and I will install it to the main fan. Simply put the fan from the top of the clutch and slide it very carefully, and then tighten the bolts, and that's all. First of all, tighten the bolts with your hand, and then you can use the torque wrench, or you can use the regular ratchet to tighten them. Guys, very important that if you are using some Loctite thread locker, you must tighten these bolts, as I know from Mercedes guide, at least 10 Newton meters, and if you are not using the bolt as a thread locker, then I think from 10 to 15 Newton meters will be enough. In my situation, I simply tightened it with my hand, and when I feel enough resistance on my hand, I finished the tightening of the bolts, and I think in my case this was the best choice. Here you can see now what about I am talking. I tightened it with 3/8 regular ratchet. Don't go crazy with them, because it is a bad idea to break the bolt threads. There is not enough force on this part, on these bolts, and be very careful when tightening them. So guys, now my fan clutch assembly is ready. I installed the new such fan clutch on my main fan, and now let's go and put it on the engine. Now I am installing it. Guys, I feel from the first step when I mount this fan clutch on the engine that the resistance is very strong when I now am tighten this bolt to the water pump pulley, and this is the first thought that this fan clutch works as it should be. It must have enough resistance on it. So this is not very funny job. You must tighten this bolt with one hand and with 36mm wrench, but when you got the final result, it will worth the time you spend on it.
Ay, çekiciyle de oldu. Şans koyuz. Tamam.
So guys, here is the final step, and now I am tightening this bolt as it should be. Now I am using my custom-made wrench to hold the water pump pulley, not to spin, and then tightening the main fan clutch bolt with 36mm open-end wrench. The recommendation of the torque step is 14 mm, but I have no that type torque wrench, and I tightened it with my hand. So guys, this is the final result. I fired up my engine, and you can see that it works very good now, and it works as it should be, and everything is good now, and I am very happy with the result of the new fan clutch on my car. So guys, if you liked my videos about the fan clutches, please subscribe. More videos come soon. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching.